People with a learning disability die earlier in the UK, between 10 and 15 years earlier than the rest of the population, as a result of the way in which they are cared for and the conditions that they have to live with. We can improve that, and we're proving at RIX that by engaging with the communication of the individual, giving them tools with which to self-advocate, we can change that and we can address the health inequality that that represents. But that challenge and transformation needs to be driven by the voice and the experience of people who use those services. How do we do that? Well, firstly, we open up the idea of what a researcher is. We include people with a learning disability as a co-researcher. They're experts by their lived experience. We can tap into that. How do we do it? Well, we use the new media communication tools that we've developed and co-produced with those people. And that means we're doing inclusive research. It also means we're doing what we like to call co-production, which means that by the time our research products are ready for use, they're really tightly fitting with the needs of the community. RIX was really proud to be an impact case study for UEL at REF 2021. At the centre of our description of our achievements around impact was a whole tranche of activity where we engaged directly with local authorities across England and Wales to bring our software, called the RIX Wiki, into use across education, health and care. At an individual level, how our software and the multimedia advocacy approach that we teach, how that works is somebody whose communication isn't well understood because they have a learning disability, they might communicate with gesture or with vocalizations that aren't words, etc. Now their nearest and dearest understand that communication. That's part of having a real 360 understanding of that person as somebody with interests, preference, hopes and goals. The difficulty is that a clinician that meets that person for 40 minutes, they're likely to be encountering that individual when they're unwell. They need an insight into what normal's like for that person, how they live day to day and what really motivates them. That's what our software provides. It features their voice. It might not be a beautifully articulated verbal account of themselves, but it's a rich media account that brings the person to life. That means the clinician is treating a person that they have a 360-degree understanding of, not somebody that they've just attached a label to.